Om Sri Sai Ram. I offer my humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of our most loving Lord, respected elders, and Brother Pratap, National President and Regional President, Madam. I'm very happy that you called me all the way here and to be with this lovely group, dear brothers and sisters of Sai family. And we have the youngest personality whom you introduced. He's our family, head of the family here, I believe. I'm very happy to be with you and your family and young little ones. Thank you for being here, and thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity. It is very nice to be with a group where we all want to hear about Swami, think about him, and live with the same feeling as if he is with us even today. And I'm very fortunate to be aligned with such group, with like-minded. And here I heard all the people are very committed, excellent service activities, and more dedicated for Swami's work and Swami's organization. I pray Swami to bless all of you profusely and be with you and encourage you more and more and be of wonderful instrument in Swami's organization. I always feel when I think of all of you, somebody told me here, Nepali people are more, Nepali devotees are more. I was humbled to hear that. The reason is, that is a place, very, very important place. You must know, that was the land where King Janaka ruled kingdom of Mithila, which is called Janakapuri. And in that soil, Mother Sita was born. You are all so fortunate that you are from that sacred land. And that is why when she was born in Janakapuri, she is called Janaki. So here, to be with such kind of people who are from the land where Mother Sita came, she's the daughter of Mother Earth, and again she went back. When she finishes her work, she went back into the earth. You all must have read the story of Ramayana. You will know that. To be with you, I feel I am elated. And to talk with you and share the love that Bhagavan has given and shared with us all these years. Let us go a little more. Think of Swami, and Swami always put this in the front line. Love all, serve all. Biggest philosophy, whatever the books that you hear, whatever religious activities that you do, the sum and substance of all these things is in these two words, love all and serve all. When you start loving, there is no discrimination. We all feel same. We all feel united. When you serve others, you feel all of us are one family. We belong to one family. And that is the beauty of Sai family. Though I am coming from far away from Prasanthi Nilayam, I have not seen you, have not seen me. But when we come together, we feel that we know each other, we have been together, and we feel we belong to each other. Why? That is the love that he is showering. That is the focal point for all of us to survive in this organization. I want to share some of the important things where when Swami was talking about this love all, serve all. If you see our body, there are two things, Jivatma and Paramatma. That is a life and there is consciousness, that is divinity is there. So love all, serve all is nothing but Karma Yoga, Dharma Yoga. Activity and dharmic activity. So activity becomes service. The way that you love, you do that, you respond to people becomes dharmic. So love all, serve all. When Swami says how Swami was an example for all of us. And Swami always says, when you do any work, we say work is worship. Why we say work is worship? Because we elevate everything to God's level. That is why Swami says, worship, picture as God, but not God as picture. Why picture as God? So when I am seeing him, I am not seeing this laminated photograph. I am seeing Sai Baba there. When I am seeing there, I see Shiva Linga. I am not seeing the stone there. So that means what? These photograph, this stone, what you otherwise you feel, is elevated to divinity. That's why Swami says, worship, picture as God, but not God as picture. Don't bring them. So that means what? Whenever we are into this kind of activity, we also get attached to that and elevate ourselves, motivate ourselves, feel oneness with them. If that activity, that kind of analysis, that kind of thinking is there, then love all, loving everybody becomes very, very easier and we can practice it. So here I would like to share some of my experience. Many people used to ask, where to find Sai? How to find him? How to know about him? Where is he? These are the questions that we used to interact with Bhagavan. And Bhagavan says, why do you feel you are different and I am different? You are not different, I am not different. You and me are one. Be alike to everyone. So you and me are one means there is no distinction. There is no difference. There is oneness. And that oneness can come only when there is element of love. If that element of love is not there, oneness, kindness will not happen at all. So that is why Swami says, love all, serve all. So Swami says, I am always in you, above you, below you, around you, within you. But the only problem is, it is not that easy to think, to analyze, to appreciate, because we are not able to focus. But Swami is awareness. Swami is consciousness. He knows what he says. But we are speck of that, a spark of that. But we must slowly, slowly evolve to that level. I would like to share how Swami's love, when it comes to all of us, how he shares. We got family interview in Puttaparthi, and I lost interest in studies. I didn't want to study at all. And I said, I will go for a job. There is a reason behind it. I will go for a job. But Swami called us for an interview, and Swami said, you must study. I said, no, Swami. I'm telling you for your own good. You must study. No, Swami, I'm not interested. I'm ready for a job. I want to do job and I want to earn money. Imagine I am only intermediate. I have not done any degree, any PG, nothing. Just school dropout I am, but lost interest. Swami said, I'm telling you for your own good. Then there was a debate between me and Swami. So since I didn't want to join college, I told Swami, okay, Swami, if you really want me to study, give me seat in your college. Then I will study. My students are all very brilliant students. They all get rank. I said, Swami, with your blessings, I can also get. In a plate, if I give you food, you have to put the effort to eat. I can't help that. No, I can only provide you food. Then I said, Swami, to eat that food, we need strength. That strength, if you give me, it will all happen. And Swami said, you are talking too much. And then finally, okay, apply. I will give seat. So Swami told me, and I have no option. Now I have to study against my wish. So I applied. Apply, no reply. From the college, nothing is happening. So my father, I am very happy because if nothing is coming from college, I need not study. My father is telling, find out, find out. 3 months over. Afterwards, if you miss this academic year, again next academic year, one more year wastage. I said, I applied, Appa. What can I do? They are not calling. So I'm trying to, justify myself. Then my father said, no, you go. Go to the campus and check. So I went to Bangalore, where my uncle was there. From there, next day, I went to the college. And there I saw a gentleman wearing a black coat. And he's already in full steam, shouting at some boys. So I was little scared. So I entered there. And then he asked, what do you want? I said, sir, I applied and I did not get reply. So will I get seat or not? He said, what is your application form number? Pata nahi. Humko pata nahi, sir. Aapko pata nahi? What your application form, no? Nahi, sir. Where did you apply? Idhar, sir. Address kya? Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, Brindavan, sir. Kya pagal hai kya? Bhagwan alag, college alag. Bhagwan is different, college is different. How you can say you have applied for college? You should say Sri Sathya Sai College, Kadugudi, then it will come. You have sent it to Bhagwan and gone case. No seat for you. Get out, he said. And above him, I saw a quotation. What was the quotation? Love all, serve all. I said, love all, serve all. And this man is shouting at me, totally contradicting. I said, no, this is not the place I will be. And then when I turned, from the corner, one gentleman, he looked at me and said, Babu, come here, come here. Then I saw a little bit of love there. So I went to him. He asked me, what is the problem? Sir, Swami told me to apply. And I applied. I didn't know that I have to put college address. Because Swami told me to apply, I applied to Swami. And that man is shouting. So what is my position, sir? He said, don't worry. Maybe Swami, usually such letters come to us. I will search and keep it. Tomorrow you come. So I went back home. Next day, 11 o'clock, I am coming. The moment I entered the office, that man is waiting for me. He looked at me. Hey, hello, gentlemen, come here, come here. I thought, what happened? What happened? Yesterday we were talking. Yes, sir. After you left, within half an hour, your application form, Swami sends from his bungalow. I applied 3 months back, imagine. 3 months back, it is there in Swami's bungalow. Swami is holding the letter, waiting for me. See, I can't escape from God. Because he wants me to study, and I don't want to study. And then finally, he says, see, is this your application? I said, yes, this is my application. See, yesterday we discussed, you went, within half an hour your application form came. Now you go and meet the principal. So I went principal, got the seat, and settled. Now I can't escape. That is how I joined 1977 Brindavan Intermediate in the Swami's College at Bangalore. Then every year there will be summer course. So I'm talking about love all aspect. So when Swami decides, nobody can stop. So he put me back into the stream. Now I have to study. I can't escape. Summer course usually happen during the summer vacation. And that is going to be 1 month course those days. And usually eminent scholars Swami will call. And from all the states, boys will be called. Girls also will be called. And all the campus, Swami's campus, boys' campus, men, nearly 1,200 people will be attending for 1 month. And the theme can be Mahabharata, Ramayana, Bhagavatam, like that, Bhagavad Gita, like that the theme. And every day eminent scholars will come and share their thoughts. And Swami will come and speak in the evening. That is a regular routine every time it happens. After that, we will have an examination. So this, for us, Swami has to decide whether we can be part of it or not. There is some regulation. I very badly want to be part of summer course. So I went and told warden, sir, I want to be part of summer course. No. Vacation. Gar chalo. If Swami wants, Swami will send a letter, selection letter. Sir, please, sir. Any work I will do, sir. I will clean, sir. I will sweep, sir. I will help, sir. No, 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 no. But I didn't want to go because if I miss the chance, I will miss this year summer course. So when warden was coming this way, I will run and hide because I don't want to show my face. He will say, still you are here? Get out of the hostel, he will say. So I want to escape from him. Finally, I have caught, managed 4 days. Afterwards, still you are here. No, 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 you must go. If Swami, definitely that, if that love for attending is there, Swami will take care, you go. Okay, finally I have no choice. I went. After 15 days, I got a letter saying that you are selected for summer course. So we are coming. First time I'm traveling alone from one state to another state. And that time I didn't know Kannada, how to speak Kannada. And that is a Karnataka state. And this train will go to the station night 9:30. And from that station, you have to come to Swami's bungalow, Brindavan, which is 1.5 hours bus. And the last bus is at 9:30. If you miss the bus, then you have to be sleeping in the railway station. So I'm very confused. I didn't know how to handle. I didn't know how to do it. So anyway, my parents put me in the train and told elders, please take care of this boy. Train started. And then the best part is, if this is Whitefield station, that is Brindavan station, train will stop the previous one called the Malur station. It will not stop here. And the next station is Krishnarajapuram, it will stop. Exactly where I want to get down, it will not stop. It will stop this side and that side. So the train came, all the people were hanging because at the industrial area, everybody was there. And then I standing there and I'm watching. I saw Malur cleared, Whitefield station coming, and I saw the station master holding the flag, showing the green signal. And from there you can see Swami's bungalow. So I am watching that. So when I am watching all that, it so happens that you have this railway station, clearing the railway station faster. 1 second, just a thought in my mind. Swami, I can see your bungalow. You are very close. Now, if this train stop even for a minute, I can jump. But I need to go to Bangalore station, catch the last bus and come back here. If I get the bus, I don't know anything. Can't you help me, Swami? If you wish, if it is your will, it will happen. This station I cleared very fast. And suddenly, there was a jam, break. And the whole train stopped. My compartment exactly came to the railway gate, where the road is there. Then I asked, why train stop? Suddenly the signal changed, he said. How long it will stop? Again the signal will change or the train will go. Why? You want to get down? Yeah, I would like to get down. Jump. What jump? My bedding is there. My suitcase is there. My other box is there. You first jump, we will give. So whether to jump, not to jump. Tension. Then I thought, okay, best thing is to jump and then we will see whatever happens. I jumped. Meanwhile, my suitcase, my bedding, my baggage, everything they were throwing it out. And I'm outside the train with my luggage. And I look this way and that way. I'm the only soul getting out of the train. And my baggage there. And the train is still standing. And turn back the road straight to hostel. I said, thank you, Swami. I just thought of it. And he stopped the train. And only I got down. And this is his love. Then I entered the hostel. Warden asked, just now you're coming? Yes, sir. Go and have your dinner. Keep your luggage here. So I collected my food. And I'm going to say Om Brahmarpanam. And the train says, Pam. Till I started my food, the train was there. Next day morning, I'm standing. old Brindavan. That time it was not Brindavan, old Brindavan. Swami comes out, looks straight into my eyes. He did like that. How was it? Thank you, Swami. This is his love. The beauty of our Swami is, big things what you want, that also he will do. Silly things like stopping train and helping one individual like me. I'm nothing, I'm nobody, I'm just a student. He need not even do. But Swami never discriminate. Swami never see big or small, rich or poor. He has got no difference in language, caste, barrier, money, rich, poor. He only sees one thing. तुम्हारा दिल क्या है तुम्हारा दिल में? How is your heart? Is love in that heart? Because that is his food. He is form. Love is God. God is love. That is what he will see. See, this is how love all, serve all, we always speak. But he always proves that I am always loving all of you. So when I read the statement, love all, serve all, I was under the impression, all of you should love me. All of you should serve me. Because the quotation says, love all, serve all. You should love me. All of you should serve me. Little did I understand, irrespective of the situation, love all means you should love others and you should serve others. See, these are the young minds conveniently change your ideas according to your whims and fancies. But it is a process of learning. That is where Swami is all about. Pure love. Only love and nothing else. So now where is Swami? Swami is always in you. He's proving it. He says, no, I'm in you, above your... He's proving it. Somewhere in the train, I prayed. Somewhere he is there. But there is no distance. For God, there is no distance. The distance between God and you is the same distance between God and you also. You and God also. There is nothing. There is no barrier at all. The barrier is only our doubts. If your heart is without love, that is the only barrier. Faith is very, very important. That is why Swami always says, you do my work, I will do your work. Shirdi Baba always says, no, you look to me, I look at you. And Sai Baba says, you do my work, I will take care of your work. But when you are doing this, you get connected to Swami. That is the beauty of our Lord. I'm talking everything about Brindavan. So what more beautiful incident. In Brindavan, every Sunday, we always do Nagar Sankirtan, hostel boys. That is Swami's bungalow, and this is our hostel. So we form a line there, and then we sing just 2 songs. Second song, we are already there. So we will sing there, and slowly, like ant speed, we will come. The moment we entered bungalow, and Swami will come up and give darshan. Sometimes he will stand for one full song, and then he will take arati, and then he will stand for full arati till Jai. Then only he will go. So early morning, Bangalore in this like this weather, it will be very nice to have. To see him, no, it is wonderful to enjoy that love of Swami. So this is the regular routine. Every Sunday we do that. One Sunday, this gentleman called Frank Boronowski. He's a scientist and he's a psychologist, and he was doing research in aura. He came to Brindavan to see Swami. But why he came, there was a story behind that. It seems he went to his friend's house in US, and in his friend's house they were doing bhajans. He was not interested in bhajans. So he went up to the room. So he thought his friend will finish the bhajan and call. So he went up to take some rest. So he went up to the room, and on the table there was a candle. He was sitting there. Suddenly, that candle lit by itself. So he's wondering, I didn't light it. How the light came? So he saw here and there, he got confused. So anyway, that was something he felt, something very unusual, and he's a scientist. He can't accept such things. Okay, anyway, he left it and he forgot about it. Later on, when he was doing research, he was also doing research on saints, Indian saints and seers. Why? Because he said that whenever he did research, he found that a part of the body is emanating with the aura, light. And he later talked to us and he showed his videos and all that. A leaf is cut into half. He took a picture with full leaf and he cut the leaf into half and he took a picture. The other half, physical leaf is not there, but the leaf in the form of light is there. A lame man, he doesn't have leg, but there is leg in the form of light. That is what he was trying to do, research, that there is aura around us. Now this Swami, whenever we used to sit together, Swami will say, don't sit very close. It is not good for you. But in front of me, it is okay. But otherwise, always maintain distance between boys. Because his bad vibration can affect you. If he's having good thoughts, you will also have good thoughts. If he's having bad thoughts, that will affect you. So this is how Swami was telling, but we didn't understand or appreciate that time. After this man came, it was more clear for us. So this gentleman was there for that morning Nagar Sankirtan. And suddenly when Swami came, Swami always stands there and gives darshan. The moment he saw Swami, he started shouting, oh my God, see the aura, see the aura. Everywhere it is pink. Everybody is engulfed with pink. And there is no end to that pink. He started shouting. You know our Sevadals. In the crowd when you shout, like a chicken they will catch you and they'll take you. He said, no, see, they're telling. He's in his world, Sevadals are sincerely doing their duty, shifting him out. And then finally, he said, I want to talk to your warden. So he came and met warden and he said, sir, I am so-and-so. I am from University of Arizona. I've given 5,000 lectures all over the world. And I am doing research on aura. And I want to talk to your boy. And that gentleman who stood on the terrace, he is not an ordinary person, sir. He is something divinity. He is beyond limitation. Because love is supposed to be pink. And when he stood there, all of us were involved. We were suffocating with that pink light. And there is no end to that aura. I want to meet him. Can you get me an audience with Sai Baba? I want to see him. I want to talk to him. Then warden said, okay, we will see. Then warden went and spoke to Swami. Swami first said, let him talk to boys. Afterwards, I will talk to him. So in the college, he came and he gave a lecture. And there he showed all these things. And also some instruments he has created with a spring. And he called one boy. You stand here, I can measure. Because you cannot see the light. I can measure how much light that is emanating from your body. So he was keeping like this. That thing was going. Something like a bud, rosebud, no? It was moving like that, moving like that. And then it stopped and he was going this way. And he said, see, your light is this much. And then he said, can you think of something which is very close to you? Obviously, all of us will think of Swami. So they closed the eyes and he said, Sai Ram, Sai Ram, which was hanging this way, started moving further 10 inches far. So that is how each boy was emanating this light, which is called aura. And he showed pictures where a plant was kept and they were feeding pouring water with full of love. And the plant was growing very happily and growing faster than the next one. And he showed a picture where a fighting between two people. And when they are fighting with two people, and it's called Kirlian electromagnetic camera. And when he took that picture, he saw red light scattering here and there. So this is how, when a mother is holding a child and caressing, and the pink light is engulfing the baby. And this is how he proved. And he has been giving lectures everywhere saying that we have energy in us and which is emanating from our body. This is what Swami was telling us. Don't sit very close. If the neighbor is having a bad energy that can affect you because that will engulf you, you also will feel very bad. If he is good, the good feeling also will come. And that is how this Frank Baranowski, scientifically, because there are some people or some students, they will not accept Swami as divinity, Swami as divine. We know, and all of us have experienced, so we know he is a divine being and he is an avatar and he is God. For people, they are all in different stages to appreciate and understand. Unless they have their own experience, they will not know and understand Swami. So that is about your Frank Baranowski. So here, we are all so lucky. We are all so fortunate that somehow we are all into Sai's fold. That is precisely his blessings and his love. Tell me, how many other people have got this kind of opportunity to get to know of him, to have devotion towards him, to have faith towards him, to love him? For that also, God's blessings is needed. God's willingness is needed. If God never decides that you are in his mind, then everything will happen. If he is not in your mind, then it will not fructify. It will not happen at all. So we are all very fortunate. So I will just tell you one small story and then wind up. One farmer had 4 cows. And the 4 cows every day will go for grazing. And when it is going for grazing, one day it happened, one cow was missing. The farmer thought, why every time 4 will come, one did not come, what happened? Actually, what happened was, this cow, by chance, while grazing, went to a little deeper jungle area and one lion started chasing. So I want to escape from this lion. So the cow started running far and far. And then finally, it so happened, it went and got into the mud. And it cannot escape. Because that is a lake, a dried up lake, loose mud. It got stuck. And the lion also chasing, lion also jumped into that slush and lion also stuck. But lion is very violent. Cow is not. So the lion was roaring and telling, I'm going to eat you, I'm going to eat you. Cow tried its best to escape. And finally, it surrendered and it said, you cannot eat me. You also got stuck. I also got stuck. You cannot eat me. No, I will eat, I will eat. Then the cow said, I can manage to come outside. How? You don't have anyone to save you, but I have my master to save me. My master will wait. After 6 o'clock when the sun sets, why this cow has not come? And he will come with a group of people in search of me, and he will save me. But even when they come, they will not save you because you are a dangerous guy. They will not save you. They will leave you. So, what is the message in this? If you trust your master, whatever may be the trouble and turmoil that we have in our life, Swami always says, bumps and jumps. Troubles will come, difficulties will come, challenges will come. They are all natural process. But you have to overcome. You have to come out of your trouble and turmoil. So what is the best way to do is surrender. So we should surrender to Swami. And for us, Swami is the master. And if you can totally have that faith and that love, he will come and rescue and no problems will be there in your life. Or even if problem is there, it will be sorted out very simple. One day in the interview room, we asked Swami, Swami, okay, we pray and you know that I am going to have this trouble. How are you going to handle this? How do I know that you are going to save me? Swami, in a very simple manner, Swami said, if it is a surgery, imagine cardiology, cardiosurgery, heart surgery, and what they will do, they will cut and open. They'll do like carpentry work, plumbing work will happen. Okay? And then finally they repair your heart. Again, they'll put it back and they will stitch it and you will be all right. All the time when this was going on, have you experienced pain? No. Why? Because they give you anesthesia. Because of that, you will not have any pain, but you are going through the trouble. If you trust God, if you have faith in that God, and if you have to face problem in your life, it will be the same effect. I will see to it, you are going through the trouble without even knowing that you are going through the trouble, and you will come out of it. That is the assurance that Swami gives. That is the love that Swami always showers. That is why all of us never ever leave this chance. We live only once. In this life, we got him. Let us not lose him. And let us do whatever little that we can. And he will be our loving master. We will be always a savior. And he will be always with us. So today, takeaway will be, in loving others, you find the divine in everyone. In loving others, you find divine in everyone. And in serving others, you find the purpose of your life. It is only through serving you know the reason for living. Purpose of life can be achieved. All of us, let us follow this. Love all and serve all in what little way we can to please our Lord and to get his blessings and to be having a happy life, peaceful life. And I pray Swami to bless all of you with good health, happiness, peace of mind, and be always with you, guiding you in whatever that you are doing. Let there be success always. Thank you for this opportunity. Sai Ram to all of you. If you want anything, you can ask any doubt, anything that you want to know. Yes, sir, please. You want to get involved? Me? How I got involved? Okay. What happened was, from my young age, I was part of this bhajan group in my house itself. In our house, we had bhajan mandali, and my father was the vice president of bhajan mandali those days. And my father sings, my mother sings, I also used to sing, my sister sings. And that was the time I used to play this kanjira, what we have. That time we never had this plastic one, the other traditional one only. So we used to do Nagar Sankirtan, and our bhajan mandali was very, very vibrant and very popular in our locality. A lot of people used to come and participate in the bhajans. It so happened one day, my mother is B.A. Veena Vidwan. She studied Adayar Music College. She did B.A. Veena. And my mother all the time forcing me, you must learn Veena, you must learn Veena. Somehow I was not having that interest learning Veena. Printing mistake. Though the chance was there. And many of the students from outside, they used to come and learn Veena, but not me. That interest was not. But still, I little bit basics and all I know. Then my mother insisted that I should go for learning Mridangam. So finally I said, okay, fine. I went to learn Mridangam. And that gentleman gave the basic lesson called Ta, Ti, Tom, Nam, like that. I saw the rest of the candidates playing very nicely. Whereas me, for 1 week I was doing same thing, ta, ti, tum, nam, ta, ti. I got fed up. Then I said, sir, they are all playing very well. I just want to be in that speed. That. Then he said, okay, you want the next lesson? Yes, sir, please, next lesson, Guruji. He said, okay, next lesson. Ta, ta, ti, ti, tum, tum, num, num. That was the second lesson. I said, okay, this is not my cup of tea. And then I stopped going. I totally got demoralized because we need to have patience. But I'm too fast. I want everything very fast like that. So again, the printing mistake. The Veena is also not there. And the Miradangam is also not there. But anyway, I was used to sing and manage with the Kanjira. In my Bhajan Mandali, there was two brothers used to come and participate. One brother used to sing and one brother used to play tabla. And when he brought that tabla and he was playing, first time I saw the tabla instrument, like very innocent guy, I went and asked him, why did you cut mridangam into two half and put like this, I asked. I didn't see that instrument at that time. Okay, little fellow, I asked like that. No, I didn't cut mridangam. That is how it's supposed to be like that, he said. I said, okay, fine. And then I used to touch and he's very, very, see, hey, don't touch like that. Usually we do with the small children, like that, don't touch. Then after 6 months, that brother stopped coming. Elder brother only was coming. This tabla brother was not coming. So I asked elder brother, only you are coming and singing. What happened? Your younger brother is not coming. He said he finished his studies, got a job. He's working in Delhi. I said, what about tabla? It is there in the house. Why? Can I play? You know how to play? I simply said, yeah, I know how to play. He believed me. He believed me that I know how to play. So poor fellow, he brought and left the tabla. And I don't know how to play this tabla. So we had an old GEC radio, General Electric Company radio, and film songs used to come. So keep the tabla in front and try to create the same noise. Listen and create the same noise. So when the right hand comes, left hand won't come. When the left hand plays, right hand won't come. So synchronization problem was there. So like that, slowly I started picking up. It is all his wish and his will. Everything became normal and I could play, I could accompany, and the tabla will be always in front of the radio. The same song, when it comes, since I know the beats, I come back and play along with the song. So basically, radio became my guru. That radio became my teacher. And that is how I learned tabla myself. And then become part of bhajans. I used to play for Akhanda Bhajan, this and that. And when we came here as a first batch of students in Puttaparthi, one day I was playing Kanjira. We were not allowed to sing those days initially. We used to only follow. And Raja Reddy, Mohan Rao, their seniors, they used to sing, lead the bhajans, and we used to follow. And one day the gentleman didn't come for playing Kanjira. So I picked up the Kanjira and started playing. And Swami came to the bhajan hall and he saw that. And he asked, you know how to play? I said, a little bit, Swami. So Swami gave a big smile and he didn't say anything. So we felt very happy. I thought, okay, Swami is comfortable with playing. So I got confidence so I can play. One of my classmates from Agra, he had a tabla. And he learned tabla for a few months. And I am better player than him because, you don't know, so many years, all that I learned, and that boy is just learning. So I said, hey, since you have tabla, I know how to play tabla for bhajans. Shall we take it to Mandir and play? He said, hey, Swami may feel anything. We have to tell Swami. No, we will take it. If Swami says no, no. If Swami says yes, yes. So we went, kept it. We started playing. Swami came again, he sat. Hey, you know how to play tabla? He said, yes, Swami. He got up and went inside the interview room. I got panicky. Maybe Swami didn't like, Swami is upset, so Swami got up and went inside. 10 minutes, nothing happened. After 10 minutes, the door opens and Swami is putting his hand and said, come here. So I went inside and that was the time Swami gave the first instrument, a dolak he gave. And that is how he started Prasanthi Bhajan group. Swami started giving harmonium, kanjiras, tabalas, dolak, organ. And Swami used to call all of us inside the interview room. We used to sit with Swami for 2 hours. Swami used to teach us how to sing bhajan. And Swami's old composition, Swami used to sing for us. And Swami used to tell us how you must sing bhajan, how you must follow bhajans, how you must practice bhajans. All that. That is how our group was, which was very raw. And all these years, Swami has trained, encouraged. Swami will never discourage anybody, only encouragement only. And today, you see Prasanthi Bhajan group all over the world, it is going globally. That is a simple, humble beginning. And now it is sophisticated with the technology it is going on. It is all his mission. That is why in Avatar Declaration Day also I was telling, my devotees are waiting, I have a mission to accomplish. He has not done one, he has done many things. Every person will do only one thing. But I told you, Puttaparthi is such a small village. It is in the global map. It is in the medical map. It is in the air map. It is in the educational map. It is in the spiritual map. Tell me, how is it possible for a small boy in a remote village whom approach itself is not there, network is not there, roads are not there, but he called the entire nation, entire world to that village? It is not possible for a common man unless he is divine and he is divinity and he is God. It is not possible. And I am so happy. Nepal, I came to know that Nepal has got the largest number of samitis, correct? Largest number of samitis. So many devotees are there. So that is how my tabla started. And of course, Swami has encouraged me a lot. Whatever comes to my mind, I play. Swami bears with me. Even the singers are bearing with me. And I am playing just as offering for Swami. That is how the bhajans are going on today also. From this, what you can understand is God can chisel a stone into an idol. Whatever he wants, he can always change it and bring the best out of it, provided if you surrender to him. Yes, please. Anything else? Yes, please. First thing is that we must understand bhajan is not a program. Bhajan is a prayer session. That is first thing. The second thing is Swami always wants namavali. Namavali means small, 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines. Simple words. Why? Because people can also follow. The idea is when we all sit together and sing, that vibrations are different. Sound has terrific impact. Sound vibration has got terrific impact. Some boys will always say, sir, how simply if you sing bhajan, you say it creates a vibration and it creates a positive atmosphere. Boys used to ask. So I used to demonstrate in a very simple and way where the boy can understand. So I say, you're a very nice boy, man. You're a very intelligent man. So immediately he started smiling and he feels elated. Then after some time I said, you're stupid idiot, you're waste, get out of this place. And immediately, why suddenly sir is shouting at me? I have not done anything wrong. What I did, sir? No, don't talk, get out of this place. And then I didn't do anything. Now I called the boy and asked, did I touch you? You didn't touch. I didn't touch you at all. Did I slap? No, I didn't slap. I didn't do anything. I only spoke to you. And what you heard was sound. What was the sound? Good boy is one sound. Stupid fellow is another sound. But by hearing that, it has created an impact in the mind. Correct? This is our daily experience. The same thing, if you sing the glory of God, you say, Om Shivaya, Om Shivaya. People forget themselves and think of Shiva, and imagine all of them are thinking about Shiva. That means the Shiva Tattvam is there. Energy of Shiva is there. That is why most of the time when you sing bhajans, you can see some people, they do like this. Why? Because they are forgetting themselves. Their identity is lost. Who am I? I am nobody. I am not there. I is not there. When I is not there, that means there is unity between you and God. And that is the beauty of bhajans. Satsang, when we all come together and sing, some people will feel shy to sing. But if 10 people are singing, along with that, if I also sing, it's comfortable for me to sing. If you ask me separately to sing, I'll feel shy. So, whatever it is, he is made to chant the name of Lord. But the beauty of bhajan is, it has rhythm, it has a melody, tune, and the words are nicely organized. It can be on Rama, it can be on Krishna, it can be on Vittala, it can be on Shiva, it can be on Devi, it can be on Hanuman, it can be on anything. Varieties are there. Actually, why God has so many names? Boys used to ask this question. Why God is having so many names? We can say Sai Baba. Om Bhagavan said Sai Baba Namaha. Correct? Ashottam is going on, no? Why so many 108 names for him? Why? The idea is God doesn't want 108 names. God wants you should get tagged to him. Your thought should be towards him. You should get connected. So what happens? 108 names when I am saying, somewhere one name will be very intimate to you. That one name helps you get connected. That is the idea of 108 or 1008. But God doesn't need. Don't tell me he needs that many names. He doesn't need that many names. If so many are there, at least one name when you are chanting will get connected. In the dining table we are sitting. So many varieties of cakes will be there. So many varieties of sweet is there. You get connected with one Rasagulla. What about others? I like Rasagulla. And you eat and enjoy. This devotee likes that name. That devotee likes this song. This devotee likes Krishna bhajans. That is why what we are doing when we are singing bhajan, one on Rama, one on Krishna, one on Devi, one on Sarvadharma. Why? Because when the crowd is there, Swami's devotees crowd, they are all not Krishna bhaktas or Krishna devotees or Rama devotees. Everybody is there. So when I am very attached to Krishna and Krishna form and Krishna name, suddenly there is a song, Krishna Kanaiya, Krishna Kanaiya. So immediately he gets connected. The another man is Rama, another man is Hanuman. So what happens, no? It touches every heart there. That is why a singer is considered as saint. When a singer becomes a saint, when he connects the devotee and the God. A singer can become a sinner. How? If he disturbs his mind by not singing properly. Correct, no? Appa, who is that guy singing, man? So actually, peacefully I am sitting. And suddenly somebody, Appa, who is that guy? So now God is gone, bhajan is gone, my mood is gone, and who is there? I am gone. I will go off. Got it? So that is where what happens is, when, see, everybody can sing, nothing wrong in that. But if you want somebody to hear, there should be some voice culture, quality of singing. That is what is expected. So he will become a sinner by dividing God and devotee. But the moment you sing, I am coming from office today very tired. For no mistake of mine, my boss bashed me and thrashed me. So I can't go and share with my wife. She won't like it. I can't tell my children. Insult. Or the best thing I can do is what? Share with my friends. Usually friends. That's why friends are very close. What you can share, cannot share with family also, you always share with friends. Because that's a vent open. Okay? And friends understand. Imagine your friend is also not there. Then the only friend is God. So there you are going with a castor oil face and sitting and waiting for bhajan to start. First bhajan finished. And second bhajan somebody started. Daya karo Bhagavan. That's all. Immediately this man start crying. Why? He needs daya. He needs grace. So you see, you do not know that guy is having problem. But when you are singing, you are addressing his problem and connecting him with God. And he will cry. As if he is singing, he will pour out all his boss agony to this boss. And after the bhajan is over, he feels relieved. Jai Bolo Bhagwan Satya Baba Ji ki Jai! Yes, all my tension is gone. Bhajan works miracles actually. There are so many people, because of bhajan, they become devotees. So many, I have seen. People who hate bhajans also become Baba devotee. Personal example, I will tell you. We are staying upstairs, bhajan mandali. Every Thursday, Sunday, bhajans. Downstairs, we have a tenant. He hates Sai Baba. He doesn't like Sai Baba. He doesn't like bhajans. So, whenever, but we are the owner. He can't say anything, but he will close the windows, doors, everything for half an hour because he doesn't want to hear all that. Or sometimes he will lock and go for walking. After 1 hour walking, he knows that 8 o'clock Aarati, that time exactly he will come. So that is how he was behaving. He was so annoyed. He used to disturb devotees, those who are coming for participation. Do you know what he will do? He'll pick up 2-3 chappals. Outside dustbin is there, he'll throw it off and go for a walk. And after the bhajan, devotees will be searching, where is this chappal, where is this chappal? And we know the trick of this guy, so we go and search everywhere, under the staircase, under the dustbin, inside the dustbin, and we'll wash and give to the devotees. Like that. He used to be like that. Can you imagine? That man changed and he became a member of Sai organization. And he stood next to Swami and talking. And I am part of crowd. I don't want to say the name. His son singing bhajans. His daughter singing bhajans. Now his grandson is playing tabla. What he did? Stealing chappals of devotees. Anti-bhajan. Okay? Anti-group. He is standing next to Swami and doing, and every day we are doing bhajan, we are still in the crowd. That is why God has no differentiation. So if time comes, nothing waits. Swami never gives you a space to think also. You get attached, you get attracted, you become one with the organization or you become one with God. But the time has to come, that's all. The correct time has to come. So that is what is about bhajans. So here, in bhajans, it's a very good thing that you always have to practice this. If you want to participate, if you want to lead bhajans, you have to participate, you have to sing, and then be clear exactly what you are trying to do. And Swami usually tells us 2 things he will tell. One is, when you are practicing bhajan, sit in front of mirror and then sing, practice. Why? Because it seems Swami is telling, some of the boys, when you sing, I can't see your face because all of you are facing me and singing. The face is terrible expression, so I have to do like this and wait for the bhajan to get over because your face is like that. So when you are singing, the pleasant face should be there. Happiness should be there. I feel like looking at your face, but like that, you are struggling to sing, and then I'm looking at your face. Very difficult for me. And what is the best way to do? Keep a mirror. You sing looking at your own face. Then you know how many angles the face is turning and how many designs you are creating. Then you can modify and then you can sing in front of me. That Swami used to very lovingly used to tell. See, whenever Swami says, it is fun, but it is necessary. It is needed when it comes to public appearance and all that. So that Swami used to tell. Next, Swami used to tell how you must gain confidence while singing. If you take one song, generally when you sing first time, second time, you are only focusing on the words. What is the next word? What is the next line? So Swami says, you see the paper or see the book and keep singing 5 times, 10 times. After 10 times, everything will be memorized. It will be back of your mind. Now you know what are the words, what are the lines, how many lines, everything. Now next you have to focus on delivery, whether you are on the scale, on the rhythm or not. So that again 10 times, 20 times keep doing it. So now you don't need a paper because you know the word by word everything you know. Now next 20 times you are focusing on the delivery. Once you know the words, you know the tune and you know the rhythm, now Swami says attach bhava to it. The feeling to it, bhava. You have the feeling to it. That means what? Close your eyes and when you are singing that, Jai Panduranga, Jaya Vitala. When you are singing, you are thinking that Panduranga is in front of you. And you are singing for him. That means only you and God exist and no one else. That is a sadhana. And that is why it is a prayer. And that is why it is not a program. Always in program, singer will face the audience. That is why it is called a program. But in prayer, they will not audience. They will always see God. So bhajans always we see God. That's why it is a prayer. So Swami says, this is how if you can practice, if you can do, practice makes man perfect. We all know that. So more and more if you can do that, and you will enjoy singing, and people enjoy hearing you, and people will be very confident that you will also do. The moment you know, oh, that singer is there, that confidence will come. Oh, this man, finished. That feeling we should not give. So that is how we have to do that. And encourage people. One more simplest way Swami used to tell is, if you have not enough confidence to do that, two people together can sing. You and me singing together. But only thing is our voice should match. If both of us can have the same range and the same style of voice, if both can sing, then what happens? Confidence is there. If I am missing, you will take over. If you are doing, I will take over. Then slowly, slowly we become a professional singer. So two people can come together and sing. And always have a list of bhajans which you can do justice. Most of the singers, what they will do, they will take a complicated, sophisticated song and they want to sing that. That you can sing in your house. But not in public. In public, you should sing only if you are having confidence to deliver the goods. Otherwise, Swami says you can be a bathroom singer. Swami always says, sing bathroom singer. Why bathroom singer? You open the tap noise, water comes, no? That is Shruti, it seems. Swami says that is the Shruti. And with that shh noise, you sing how much ever you want. Nobody will hear. So Swami says bathroom singers. So we can avoid that. We can always do this type of thing. So regarding bhajan, Swami has many things. These are highlights. Take simple songs. Take a namavali. Understand the words. Memorize the words. I still see in many places they have a paper in front of them while singing. That means they are still in elementary stage. Paper should not be there. Same person who sings bhajans by seeing 4 paper, you ask him to sing Kishore Kumar song or Lata Mangeshkar song. Is it 4 lines? It has got 2 paragraphs. Full song they will sing. Oh, that to what? Old Lata Mangeshkar song I can sing. Mukesh Kumar, Mukesh or Kishore Kumar, all that you can sing. Big, 4 lines, bhajan, paper. Are we so bad? Are we so weak? So that means what? Their interest was there. In film song, interest is there to learn. So the moment you hear 2-3 times, the whole thing is memorized. Don't tell me film song you have a printout and then like that you practice that. No. Only by hearing only all these songs, you memorized it. But when it comes to bhajan, you heard 10,000 times, still you want a paper. That means what? You are not progressing. That is why if you really want to enjoy yourself, and others also should enjoy, you should forget yourself. If you want to forget yourself, that means what? You should know the bhajans, you should know the tune, you should know the rhythm. Just focus on him and enjoy that bhajan. And that is I tell you, the biggest gift that Baba has given to us is bhajans. Bhajans are a ticket to salvation. It is a ticket to salvation. And Swami once, one funny story he told us. The moment, the way you die, when you are dying, if you think of God's name, you reach God. That's a general opinion everybody feels. While dying, you say Rama, you will reach Rama. Krishna, you reach Krishna. Shiva, you reach Shiva. Because that is very important. How you live is not very important. How you leave the body is very important. That moment is very precious. For that only this much of sadhana people are doing. So this one saint was explaining, one businessman that day, every day this saint is talking something. What is he talking? Let me go on here. So he went there, and that day he was telling that practice namasmarana, think of God all the time, because any moment anything can happen. So that is the time when you are dying, if you think of God, you will reach God. Then he went to the sage, Sir, that means while dying, if I say Rama, I will reach Rama? Of course. That's simple to get liberation. Yeah, very simple. What is that, sir? Then why all bhajans and all every day? Before dying, I will simply say Rama and all. My question is when you are going to die? Where you are going to die? And what condition you are going to die? Who is going to say that tomorrow morning you are going to die? That is bleak, unnecessary. That is why, just like how you are breathing, inhaling up and down, that is spontaneous. You are not taking any effort to breathe. Like that, God's name also should be going in the mind and coming out of the mind. It should be part of your system, just like breathing. That is why all this sadhana do. Then this businessman, he's a businessman, no? Businessman always think of some idea. I have an idea, Guruji. Kya idea? I have 4 sons. One son I will call Govinda. Another one Krishna. Another one Rama. Another one like that. 4 names. So what? That means all the time I am calling them, no. Rama, get that water. Krishna, take the car. Govinda, come the bag. Like that something. So all the time what I am doing? Namasmarana I am doing. Continuously Namasmarana I am doing. Suppose when I am dying also, before dying I will call my children only. Rama, I am dying, I will say. But I will say Rama and I will go to Rama. Oh, then say, oh, you are very intelligent. Try. And then finally he was practicing. The time came. Lord Emma says, your time up. Come on, pack your luggage. Let's move. And then he called Rama, Krishna, Govinda, all are surrounding him. And suddenly he remembered. Under the tree, he said, and he died. Rama, he didn't die. Govinda, he didn't die. Krishna, he didn't die. Under the tree, and he died. Then everybody, Father wants to say something under the tree. He forgot to tell. Now he is telling under the tree. Actually, what happened? Whatever the business, money, something, gold and all that, without telling the family people, secretly he put it in a box and hid under the tree. Treasury. And now he wants to tell them, hey, I kept there, take it. He should have told that time only, no. But his idea is, if I tell, they will spend the money. There will not be, they will not have that kind of patience. So when the time comes, I will tell. That's what he thought. But his time came to go off. And suddenly he remembered, Krishna, Rama, Govinda, nothing happened. Under the tree, he went off. So all the family people felt very bad. Chhi, what is this man wants to say something? At least he can tell and die, Half thing only he told and died. Under the tree, there are so many trees. Which tree? What is there under the tree? So he irritated the family people and went up. You see? He created confusion in the family and went up. Ayyo Rama, what to do now? Then suddenly all these children, they are all going around and all that. Near the tree, one big snake was coming. And who is the snake? This man only. Next avataram. So he became a snake because unfulfilled desire. He has to come back. And he's going around the tree, protecting that treasure, and also telling son, shh, 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 shh. When you say whoosh, whoosh, what they will think, a snake is going to bite me. Hey, kill that snake man, like that. So they are all chasing the snake with the stick. That time he realized, Chee, even my own wife, my own children hate me, they don't like me, even if I want to do good. So finally, what is remaining is what? God. Detachment. Then he got the detachment. See, I should not think of wife. I should not think of treasure. I should not think of family. Ultimately, what is very important is God. So when you leave your soul contemplating on God. Otherwise, it will be a pell-mell in our life later. That is why this kind of spiritual activities Swami is always doing. The spiritual activities are only to recharge us, remind us, and make easy way of life here. And that is why in Kali age, the easiest way to get liberation is Namasmarana. But you see outside, to say Rama or Krishna or Jesus or Shiva, they don't have time. But they are busy. Whole day they are busy. They do late night work also. But they don't have even few seconds to pause and think, who am I? What am I? Where am I? Why am I? No questions. Do whatever you want. That's all it is. That is the situation. So God has compromised. In olden days, they have to stand upside down to get liberation. But now, just through your lip, you say Rama, Krishna, that easy. But even then, you see, Maya is so strong. Even if God gives you concession, even if God gives you like 2 minutes ready-made noodles that you can enjoy your life, still we find it very difficult. Why? Printing mistake. Idhar nahi likha. Karma. That is a problem. That is why Swami always says, love all and serve all. This is the best way to lead your life and reach the goal. You can be happy. You can make 10 other people happy. And that is why, see, when somebody dies, nobody will, appreciate or your situation where you died. How you lived, nobody will talk. When you die, always say, what a person, man. Very kind man. Very noble person. How much service he did. How many people he helped. See, these good words, that is your asset. That is your real wealth, will redefine your next life. Rather than, good riddance. This fellow left. Now we can sleep peacefully. We can eat peacefully. It should not be like that. Correct? So that means you have not done anything living your life in this planet. Swami very beautifully has trained all of us, and service activities he has given, and all these things only going to help us to redefine our life, to enjoy our life, and have a better life, and also get closer to divinity. Thank you very much. Sairam to all of you. About Swami, it will go on like that.